All right, now we're going to be looking specifically at an arithmetic sequence. So each of these three sequences represent different examples of arithmetic sequences. So look at those and look for a pattern. Okay, so hopefully what you've noticed is that they're always increasing or decreasing by a fixed amount. And that is our definition of an arithmetic sequence. So a sequence in which each term differs from the previous one by a fixed number. So we take a term and find the difference between it and its previous term. So n minus 1 is going to give us our previous term, and that's always going to be a fixed value, which we're going to call d for the common difference. So we should be able to pick any two pairs, consecutive pairs in our sequence. So I'm going to look at these. So notice that 3 minus 1 is the same as 9 minus 7, and both of that is equal to 2. So that's my common difference. If I come over here, I can say that 8 minus 10 is the same as 6 minus 8, and that's negative 2. So because this is going down, our common difference was negative. So the common difference doesn't have to be positive. It could also be negative. It doesn't have to be an integer. It could be a rational number as well. So the reason that we call it arithmetic, well, let's go back to thinking of an arithmetic mean. So if I take any two numbers, let's call them A and C, and find their mean, I would divide by 2. Well, if A and C are part of an arithmetic sequence, so I'm going to put a value B in the middle. We know that the difference between B and A is going to be equivalent to the difference of C and B, and that would be equal to our common difference D. I don't actually care about this right at the moment though, because what I see is that if I rearrange this to get A plus C, so I'm going to move my A to this side, my B to this side. Notice that I would have 2B is equal to A plus C. So in an arithmetic sequence, I end up having an arithmetic mean as part of taking any three consecutive terms. So finding the arithmetic mean is our just normal way of finding the average. But for an arithmetic mean, it means that any two terms that are separated by 1, if I find the average of those two, I get the term in the middle. And this is a really useful formula when we're solving different problems with arithmetic sequences.